Hi, I'm Ireland.
I'm Mars.
I'm Emily.
I'm Grace.
I'm Isaac.
I'm Alexis.
And
We are Circular Solutions.
Here at Circular Solutions Enterprise, we base our model a little bit differently than the other enterprises at Michigan Tech. We run based on the circular economy. Now, as opposed to the linear economy, which most countries and manufacturers go by right now, where raw materials go through the design, manufacture, distribution, use, process, and then get discarded. The materials and, well, the product and all the associated materials. We base our design model off of the circular economy, which goes through the raw material, design, manufacture, distribution, and use process, and then through various levels of repair, reuse, and recycle, so that the raw materials are not thrown away, but put back into the flow of everything so that we don't produce waste. So in our enterprise, we go by this model by taking retired items that are at the end of their intended life cycles, like the solar panels, which have been discarded because they can no longer produce the wattage necessary to be for their original use, but are still good enough to do other things.
Find the Circular Solutions workspace on the second floor of the Sands building. Here, on the second floor of the Sands building, we have two teams that are currently working in our shared workspace.
Previously, our team has turned these solar panels into solar tables that you can use outside to charge your devices. Our newest project is working with this recovered fishnet and turning it into 3D filaments.
My crew is working on the rotating compost bin project.
One of the biggest flaws of solar panels is that once they degrade past a point of energy output, they no longer are available for powering a home and face high disposal costs. However, they still put out enough power to charge everyday devices, especially when hooked up to a battery or two. Using this idea, we used old discarded solar panels along with thrown out planks and a few electronics to develop a picnic table that uses the sun to charge your devices. Last spring, one of our tables was featured and available for students and community members to use on campus. This was a convenient place for groups to work while charging their devices. The solar table features 2 lithium batteries that harness the sun's energy, 2 USB Type-A and Type-C ports, one on each side of the table, to charge people's everyday devices.
Circular Solutions partnered with the Sustainability Demonstration House to create a rotating compost bin. This compost bin will work with the 3 existing compost bins to break down food waste and lawn clippings into useful organic matter. This bin was designed to be made out of recycled materials found around the Sands building. Here is Ireland using a chop saw to cut the stand for the compost bin. The stand is made out of Douglas fir and the bin is a plastic 55-gallon drum. Here, Ireland is using a hand sander to sand the pieces of the stand. The pieces were then coated in polyurethane in order to make it weather resistant. The Circular Solutions logo and Sustainability Demonstration House were carved into the side of the stand using the CNC machine. They were then spray painted and sanded again in order to make the lettering stand out. After the lid was cut using a sawzall, outdoor-grade latches were secured to the bin to allow for easy access and to keep local wildlife out. Holes were drilled into the PVC pipe in order to increase aeration to the compost.
Circular Solutions is partnered with Alexandra Vasquez, creator of Helen of the Sea. Our goal is to take polypropylene fishing nets and turn them into filaments so they can be used as fins for surfboards. Fishing nets and other plastics are collected from the ocean off the coasts of islands in South America. In the background is a video of Alexandra and her team collecting plastic, fishing gear, and other trash from the ocean. Every year, millions of tons of plastic waste end up in our oceans. Reusing the materials we have instead of manufacturing new ones can help decrease the amount of plastic that ends up in the ocean. So far, fishing nets have been prepped, melted, and chopped up. We are beginning the process of creating 3D filament using the Filastrutor. The end goal is that these fins can be recycled again and again to create other fins and surfing gear.